Hello, thank you for watching this video on probability in two-way tables. The objectives of this lesson are to summarize categorical data for two categories in a two-way frequency table and to construct and interpret two-way frequency tables. This is what we're doing today. We're going to learn to interpret these things in the context of probability. The summarized portion is what we would do if we were in class. Rather than giving you the data, we would have students in class show their preferences, and then we would summarize that survey in a two-way table. But since we're not in class, we had to put some data into the table for you. We're showing that 5 boys had the preference of McDonald's for fast food, and 10 of them had the preference for Taco Bell. Altogether, there are 15 boys in this class. There are 17 girls in this class. For boys and girls, 18 people preferred Taco Bell, while 14 people preferred McDonald's. So now we have to answer these questions. If a random person was chosen from the class, what would be the probability of each of these events? When you see a P with something in parentheses, it means the probability of whatever event is in the parentheses. We're going to express these probabilities as ratios or fractions, and we're going to find the decimal equivalent of that ratio. What's the probability that if a random person was chosen from the class, they would be a girl? Well, probability, as you remember from middle school, is the event that you want to have happen, it being a girl, in ratio to the total possibilities. The total possibilities in this class are 32, and then the girls are 17. That is my ratio. And then, if I want to make that into a decimal, that would be 0.53. Slightly over 50% chance that if you chose somebody random, it would be a girl. But what about a girl who likes McDonald's? Well, that's a little bit different. These are all the girls, that's why I chose 17, but a girl who likes McDonald's, that's only 9 out of 32 people, which is a 28% chance. What's the probability that someone likes McDonald's? Well, that would be this entire column, both boys and girls. It didn't specify a gender. So 14 over 32, that's a little bit less than half, right? And what is the probability that somebody likes McDonald's plus the probability that they like Taco Bell? Well, that would be 14 over 32 plus 18 over 32. Is this a silly question? Well, they're going to like one of them. If you add up the probabilities for them all, it would be 100% probability. Somebody is going to like one of those restaurants. Now here's where it gets tricky. Knowing the person chosen is a girl, what is the probability that she likes McDonald's? In this case, the denominator of our ratio is not going to be 32 because we know that that person chosen is a girl. Therefore, we are only looking at this portion of the chart. We know that that person is a girl. There's only 17 girls in this class. The probability that she likes McDonald's is 9 over 17, not 9 over 32. And that is a little bit over a half. Pause here and try to complete the rest of the exercises on your own. This example is about how tall are you. Anyone who's below 5 feet 5 inches tall is here, and anyone who's above 5 feet 5 inches tall is here. And for the entire class, it's split 16 and 16. But you can see that for the boys, there are more who are taller than are shorter, and for the girls, it's a little bit different. So according to the table, if a random person was chosen, what would be the probability of each of these events? What is the probability someone will be above 5 feet 5 inches? That would be 16 out of 32, which we know is 50%. What's the probability that it is a boy who is above 5 feet 5 inches. Well, that one would be here. These are the boys who are above that mark, so that would be 10 out of 32. The probability that someone is a boy is 16 out of 32. Nope, sorry. 15 out of 32, right there. %. And the probability that it is a girl who is above 5 feet 5 inches tall, a girl who is above there, is 6 out of 32. About 19%. Then it gets tricky again. Knowing the person chosen is a girl. So in this case, since we are only dealing with the girls, we are only dealing with this portion of the table. So again, our denominator will change. Knowing that this person is the girl, what is the probability that she is less than 5 feet 5 inches tall? 11. And that makes sense because in general, girls are on the shorter side, about 65%. Last section, according to the diagram below, how many girls are in the sample? Well, let's take a look here. This should not say like dogs. This should say girls. According to the diagram below, how many girls are in the sample? Everything in this purple circle is a girl. So there are 18 girls because both the 8 and the 10 are in that section. According to the diagram below, describe the event that has a probability of 14 over 32. Well, that's just this portion here. Everything in this oval is a person who likes cats. And then this would be somebody who is both a cat lover and a girl. So these people are not also girls. These are boys who like cats. Thank you for watching. I hope we achieved our objective and you know how to analyze two-way tables and a bonus Venn diagram in terms of probability.